So, hi guys, and a very Merry Christmas to everyone. Just out and about with the Laowa 35mm f0.95 lens. As you can see there, a little bit of video. It's really nice to focus in and out when you're doing a little bit of video. Stabilisation is limited, as you can see here. Manually set the stabilisation for stills anyway, if anything, for 35mm. But for video it's pretty horrendous, especially with me walking around with my big floppy feet, as you can see there. But it's quite nice. It's quite a nice lens. There's a few issues with it optically. It's not a bad lens. I mean, it's pretty sharp, but you get a lot of artifacts and flaring and stuff like that going on, which is a real shame. Which you'll see well there when you can see the LEDs. And I think with LEDs at the moment, they're so vivid and so bright that they can actually cause you issues in photography. But yeah, it's a pleasing lens. Messing around with it a little bit. I'm still umming and ahhing about keeping it or not, but it produces some interesting and also quite unique looking images. This is where I've found out about the LEDs, up to sort of 1500th of a second, and then you start showing banding just about 2000th of a second on video anyway, on some of these LEDs. So actually you're quite good with the banding. It's quite high up there. You can see here a couple of shots here that it's pretty good. I'm sort of shooting anywhere between ISO 400 and 1000. I've tweaked them a little bit so they might look a little bit grainy in the background. That's probably just me over boosting it a little bit, but straight out of the camera they looked pretty straight and pretty good. So yeah, I mean, it's a sharp lens. Even shooting handheld, this was half a second handheld. It was completely dark. I couldn't actually see the colour of the telephone box, at all. The fact it had a Christmas tree in it, which is quite amusing. Giraffe with lights on it. Bizarre, but anyway. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's this line of houses near Hastings in East Sussex that has. Every year they do it for charity, and you basically have this massive line of houses with all these Christmas lights everywhere. So it's always quite good to go down and have a look and support them. Put a little bit of loose change or whatever in there. And you can see there a bit of glow around, almost like a rainbow in the middle of the image there. That's just down to the lens coatings, I suppose. But I just thought I'd get out and about, try and get some shots. It was actually raining, so hence why you can see a little bit of graininess up in the darker areas, and sometimes in front of the camera as well. It was sort of drizzly stuff, which was not particularly pleasant. Bokeh wise, very pleasant. Really quite nice actually. There was a bit of a breeze, so this was moving in and out. The bulb, the closest focus point, was going in and out of focus, so I took a few shots to get one that was sharp, because the shallow depth of field that you're sort of utilising in that lens, obviously it's going to move in and out very quickly. Reflections, just a puddle on the ground. I thought we'll have a go, have a little experimentation. Looks pretty okay. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting people's tastes in Christmas lights, but hey ho, totally their decisions on what they want to do. But really good cause. Token car shot. But I just thought I'd show you guys what it can do. I still need to do some portraiture before I send it back. I just want to see what it can really do with its portraiture side of stuff. And here's the Merry Christmas car shot as well. So anyway, I hope you've all had a good little break so far, and I shall see you soon. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, that notification bell as well. Any comments below, and also check out my other videos as well, and I shall see you soon.